and welcome to Damage Dust D&D. We're back in the Elusive Tide, having the fight of our lives. Well, the fight of last week and this week. But
It's fight of the Blue Blades lives, based on how well you guys are doing.
well, possibly. I will let the Pirate Master herself take over.
So, last we left off, you had been on the trail of Kai Shun still, and had received word that, had figured out through interrogating Ingrid that he'd already left for Skywatch. You sailed your way there, contemplating the questionable decisions made by the captain in the moments with Ingrid, until you began to approach Skywatch. You could hear the sounds of battle on the water, ship cannons firing, you could see airships falling from the sky, until a shadow cast over your ship, appearing to be an airship named the Silver Lining. Some Asamar dropped down to address you, asking and requesting your aid in defending Skywatch, stating that the War Maiden had called for any and all allies to come and assist. So you pressed on, charging your way through the battle, managing to evade various perils, from ships crashing into you from both the water and the sky, to fires and being boarded. You dealt with it handily and made your way into the port. The ground crew leapt from the ship and resumed their chase in, whilst the Elusive Tide looped back around to defend the close port area where the Blue Blades seemed to have been pushed away from. And you found yourselves in combat with yet another higher-ranking member of the Blue Blades, the parrot-like Arakoa, who recently took quite a hit from Balkan, with a fine fine throw with one of the other Blue Blade members. So we are going to, unless anyone has any questions, pick back up in the combat with me, then Klein, then Eyeless. So the archers. Well, archers, I say that, the sharpshooters. So what's this one looking at? I'm going to take a couple of shots at you, Balkan, as you are a large target and are attacking the leader with bodies.
We've affectionately named it the Pirate Bolt.
Pirate Bolt, that's fantastic, man.
Nice.
That is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And they're going to use their ability. I need to mark that off. Do that. Bullet comes flying through the air and does a whopping 7 piercing damage. So that strikes the side of your giant octopus form. And the second shot is a 14 to hit. Lower.
My armor class.
Ooh. Is that including the upgrade to armor class you've had recently?
Yeah, it makes everything 14, doesn't it?
Possibly. I will check that.
Pretty sure it makes
somehow.
everything 14.
It was either 14 or I thought it was a little bit higher than that, but I'll have a quick look. Yes, it is 14. It's 12 plus your dexterity. Yeah, apologies. Right. So that does it. Dealing 9 points of piercing damage. Okay, that's that one's turn. B, where's B? There's B. What's B gonna do?
Was it a gun?
Uh,
Did they shoot me?
Yes, it was a gun. Shooting loud cracks of the explosive potential of their muskets and rifles. I can see you casting magic, Aldris. They're going to take a couple of shots at you.
Fine.
Though probably not with a 12 to hit.
Absolutely not.
Going down and down. That's a bit better. That's a 19 to hit you.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. Use their bonus action feature as well. It's a little bit better. That's 10 points of piercing damage.
10 points of piercing damage. Okie dokie.
Do you make me a concentration
Hang on
check
a sec.
for your spiritual blender? Whilst you're doing that, C is going to
Concentration check.
remain there
on
and attempt to
plus one, so
repair.
that is 16.
You're fine. There's no other shots. As
Okay.
you see, a couple of you see the further gunner fiddling with their weapon, having trouble with it, as they had nat 1 last time. Klein, I'm going to have Klein start off with his jolt against the one in front of him. That is this one.
Is she standing on top of somebody else because there's a cross behind her?
Yes, yes, she is.
She's straddling a dead person.
Dex save was not good. It's his Storm Aura deals 1d6. Deals 1 point of damage. Still, as I say, damage is damage, and he's going to go in for 2 attacks with the trident. Actually, I will roll them on his sheet. 14 doesn't hit. Does he get any advantage? Don't think he does, unfortunately.
Unless he goes reckless.
Unless he goes reckless, which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to play with his. But the 16 does hit. Has he got his shield on? He's got his shield on. So it'll be the direct damage. A good hit, and then he gets a +2 from his rage, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So Klein leans in, getting a nice big hit against the blue blade in front of him. Eyeless, you're up with me preparing.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. So I'm going to keep moving around.
Okay.
Kind of make myself a bit of a target. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move to there instead.
Okay.
Because I'm just going to try and make a path and just basically try and bait it. So I'm going to end my turn there.
Okay, is that everything you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, I need to. It's 12 temporary hit points for Klein if he needs them.
I will just quickly check. He's not got them registered on here, so I will put them on his sheet. And there we are. Right. So if that's your turn, go to the battle action, as I call it. 4, 6, 7, 9, 10. Can somebody roll a d10 for me, please?
I will. That's 7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as the battle is going on, kind of off the screen of the map, a shot rings out and strikes this gunner, dealing a chunk of damage as the battle seems to be going into the Angel's favor somewhat. Then, lair action. Where did I put it? That's the question. Quarantine, does a 20 hit you?
Oh yeah.
As you're kind of standing there, kind of assessing the situation, dealing with the Arakawa pirate, you all hear this almighty whack of a gun firing. Quarantine, you take 15 points of piercing damage as this shot just sends your shoulder flying. And it turns you, and you see in the distance Kai Shun just kind of like pull the lever on this large rifle and begin aiming up again. It's now the captain's turn, who, for your amusement, is called Pollyanna, the parrot. What is she going to do? She is going to retreat. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dash 5, 10, 15, and lands on that one next to the alchemist, kind of like clutching the wounds and trying to kind of unfurl her wing a little bit from the hit she took from the flying body. Okay, it's now the Mook's turn. Kirkin, you'll be up. So you're dead. This one's going to run up. Oh, I forgot to do something with lair action. The fire spreads on this boat. There we are. So he's going to run up. He has to make a wisdom save. Is that correct, Ilis?
He does indeed.
Okay. It's looking good for him. Wisdom 7.
No.
Okay, he runs up with this like nasty looking hook and just kind of like struggles to even bring it against you.
If he doesn't want to lose his attack, he can attack his friend.
No.
I am very aware of how that works.
It's okay, darling. We all have performance issues sometimes.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Little voice in the distance. Speak for yourself, darling.
This one is going to attack Balkin for flinging his friend away. That's a 15 to hit you, Balkin.
Hits. It's fine, he's next. So
We have
he does 6 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Ooh,
He's
I've heard.
token, yeah.
He's the next to ride the pirate bolt.
I imagine you know at a bowling alley when you're waiting for your ball to come back. He's
Yeah.
just waiting.
Can you get a double strike though?
Beautiful,
See.
beautiful. Okay, that's their turn. There's
Sorry,
only
you
two of them
said
left.
6, yeah.
Kirkin, you are up with lack preparing. Kirkin?
We can't hear you if you're speaking.
We worked out what you just said there, though.
It was a rude word.
Oh, no. Kirkin
Hello?
seems like the kind of...
Ah.
Oh, there we
Hello.
are.
Here we go. Sorry about that. I put myself on to push to talk without realising it.
Ah,
Yes. So, step 1, come off mute. Step 2, summon the crocodile.
Ah, you're wild shaping. Okay, cool. I will retrieve the crocodile. I'm going to have to find a better way to do this in future, but hang on.
This is kind of what happens when you've more than one druid in your ship.
Yeah, I was talking to a DM friend of mine, kind of like, yeah, I had this folder of tokens on Roll20 called Backup Dancers, and it is full of druid wild shapes.
Nice.
There we are, crocodile. For your amusement, I will move Kirkin just over here. There you are.
Excellent.
There's this kind of blue blade in front of you, just kind of go, the fuck? As you turn into a crocodile right in front of them.
I don't think I get an attack this round, so I'm just going to.
Take your
Grin at them.
action.
But it's an action to wild shape.
Action to wild shape, yeah, then you wouldn't be able to attack just yet. That's a
Yeah.
Vulcan special attacking on a...
Yeah. Damn you, Vulcan.
Okay.
Setting me up with false
That's your turn.
expectations.
I use
Yes.
Moon Druid.
Lack, you are up with Zarut preparing.
Okay, I'm gonna. So that one. Hold on, getting confused here. The one below Eyeless. Here.
Yeah, that one is alive. She's
okay.
just standing on her compatriot's body to fight Klein.
Okay, I'm gonna go down there, drop down, and stabby, stabby, stab, stab.
Okay, roll the attack.
Do I get advantage for flanking?
She's facing this way. She's facing Klein, so I'll say no.
Fair enough.
But you still get your sneak attack because she's engaged by Klein.
26 to hit.
That definitely hits. That is, yeah, that's up.
That. And one left. Is it right? 1, 2, 3. Yes. That's 11, 12, 18 points, no, 17 points of piercing damage and 2 points of poison damage.
Okay. Eyeless, you just see Lax kind of swing down and just eviscerate this person's neck. They just kind of drop to the floor, forming a nice neat pile of bodies.
Oh, cool.
And
Then
he'll turn back to the one in front of him. You see what you can do with practice?
And I'll take my crossbow and shoot the other guy. This one.
Yeah, sure. Roll the attack.
That is an 18 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that hits.
Okay, so that is 3, 4, 5 points of piercing damage and 8 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Oh no, I got that the wrong way around. That should be poison damage, not necrotic.
Okay.
The Onyx dagger should be.
Doesn't make a difference here.
Okay, so that's 5 and 8 then. So 13.
Okay, is that everything from you?
Yeah, then I'll. How much was that? So let's go 1, 2, 3. So I'll then fly back and back to where I was with the captain, and still be hovering over his head.
Okay. Zarut, you are up with Science Rhino preparing.
Okay, I am going to run up next to Clyde and then make a jump.
Okay. Just make a quick athletics check. It won't take your action.
Athletics is stupendous. You know those times when you're about to hit a natural 20 and it rolls off onto a 2?
Yeah.
Have the opposite from a natural 1 to a 19.
Nice. So you kind of just run up and kind of manage to predict how the ships are going to rock in the turbulent waters underneath, and are able to kind of make the leap quite easily. Able to go where you are headed.
So, where was it? There, across to that point. So move over there.
You see the flames just burning away at the deck on this ship.
Yeah, there's not much I can do. I'm just going to run through when I can. Can I see through? Can I see the other people?
Yeah, you can see through. Not a problem.
Cool. In which case, let me just double check something. You'd think I know my characters by now.
Well, in
Easy
fairness,
to-
you do keep changing their names, so.
Tentacles. Okay, that's fine. Right. So my bonus action, I'm going to drop Tentacles in.
Oh, yeah, I will go and retrieve Tentacles. You place them where you want them.
Stick it in the back. Actually, this. How high up is this other person?
That one's lower down. So they're kind of having to aim up a little bit. It's been impacting their rolls.
Oh, okay. Actually, the green dot meant they were flying like the Arakawa.
No, that's representing an ability.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll drop Tentacles over there then.
Okay.
And they'll have a swish.
Swish. Roll the attack.
There's the natural one.
Oh, unfortunately not. Tentacles is so eager to get involved, not able to quite get
that
the hit.
roll than the previous.
Yeah.
But
Well,
then
who knows
I
what
will,
would happen in the previous.
I will fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the other person
Okay, roll the attack.
with the fabulous hair.
Yes, they do have fabulous hair. I have to post the images I've generated for those guys.
13.
13 does not hit. They have surprisingly thick leather armor that the first bolt just glances off of.
15.
15 doesn't hit either, I'm afraid.
It's the fire. It's in my way.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Okay, that's your turn. It's now Science Rhino.
Science Rhino!
Start of Science Rhino's turn.
Was there
Science
something else?
Rhino takes 1 point
Oh,
of
sorry.
fire damage as they are still on
I
fire.
know it's on fire. I forgot about that part. Okay. So Squawky Captain has landed.
Yes, but they're up on the crow's nest that's a little bit above that area.
Oh, that's up, right?
There's a little bit of like verticality going on here that's kind of hard to replicate.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Represent. The
It just
crow's
unfortunately
nests are
ruins
the
my
highest
plan
points.
because I don't think rhinos are going to be that good at climbing.
You're quite good at charging, though.
Yeah.
Yes, but charging was, not
So,
quite in his
I
wheelhouse.
believe the jumping rules. I just want to check something. So
I
as
want
long
you
as
to
you
move
move 10
closer to me so I can do something.
as long as you move 10 feet, you
Mhm.
can cover a number of feet equal to your strength score. And with Science Rhino, it's more than likely it's going to be able to deal with the check to make a jump if you wanted to do that.
Jumping rhinos.
It's really tempting because just the image of a rhino suddenly appearing in the crow's nest. It's like, can we roll for heart attacks?
The high jump would be trickier, but a long jump between ships is doable.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll try for the run, the jump.
Okay. So where are you headed?
To the crow's nest. How do we do that? I believe there. Kind of on the
Okay.
captain type of thing.
You try and leap up to the crow's nest. You make an athletics check for me, please.
Athletics is
Come on,
okay.
Science Rhino.
Everyone's counting on you. 21.
Nice.
21. Okay. So Science Rhino kind of like judges the situation, backs up a little bit, charges, and just with kind of like surprising amount of spring in its step, just kind of like uses the list of the ship upwards to throw itself up into the crow's nest. I now need you to roll a D100 for me, please.
This could be ominous.
No, it's going to be great. I have faith in Science Rhino. Nothing
Science
bad will
Rhino's
happen.
over.
99.
Wow.
Science Rhino continues
that's
its
Public.
its track record of being just completely unflappable on
Nice.
really rickety surfaces and the crow's nest holds.
The enormous
no.
flaming rhino has basically just gone, hi!
Now you've moved, I'll tell you what I was going to do. When you was there, I was going to pick him up and try and throw him and impale him on your rhino horn.
That would have been awesome.
Like
But we can still do that. We have a long
I
way
can
to
still
go.
do it.
plus-
It's just a bit of a harder trick shot now you got there.
Oh,
You just got to get that loft on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So does that still
Somebody
count as a
can-
running charge?
it won't count as a charge because Science Rhino had to kind of stop to kind of like carefully maneuver to do the jump. But you can still make an attack if you wish.
I'll still make an attack. Just would have been nice to have the bonus.
Who are you attacking?
The parrot.
Parrot?
Sorry, I'm thinking of her name.
Oh, I know.
Pollyanna.
But that's only a 13 to Pollyanna, yeah. 13 to hit, so I don't think I hit.
There we go. You can see her name now.
Yes.
Where are we? Sorry, what was the to hit?
Only a 13.
13, okay. Pollyanna kind of brings her sword up and kind of thrashes the horn away just in time. Close. Anything else from Science Rhino?
No. I think just, appreciate the view. Rhinos don't tend to be up this high.
Yeah. Call it the Rhino Nest instead of the Fly's Nest.
Ooh.
Aldris, you're up with quarantine preparing.
Okay. Things have changed quite a lot.
Mm.
Funny how rounds of combat can do that.
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is Captain's going that way. There is a big ball of fire on that ship though, so that doesn't look good.
Yeah.
I know.
Oops. Wrong screen. Okay, I want this dude here to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, he's got to beat a 15.
What is this against?
This is against Aurala's fire. A pillar of golden fire
Okay.
slams down into him.
12.
Yep, that's a fail.
Oh, hang on. 10.
10, still a fail. So we
I
need
rolled,
some
I rolled on the wrong stat
D8s.
block.
Oh, nice. That's 15 points of radiant damage as a pillar of golden fire just splashes down onto this fella.
Okay.
Sort of contrasting nicely
Ilas.
with the silver aura that surrounds Ilas. There's this golden bolt of fire.
The pillar of fire just strikes him, Ilas, and you just see him collapse and a couple of gold coins fall out of his mouth.
Well, that was interesting.
Oh well.
And I think what we will do... yeah, well, till I'm told otherwise, I think what I will do is, move up to there. And that'll be my go. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry for taking so long.
Okay. No, you're fine. Quarantine, you're up with me preparing.
Okay, I'm going to scoot to the edge of the ship there, and then I'm going to twin level 1 guiding bolts. No, chromatic orbs at that one and Pollyanna.
Okay. Roll the attacks.
So first to the is it the gunner?
The gunner, yes.
Just doing me points and whatnot. Okay. Ugh,
It's the
natural
one that
one.
took the errant shot. Unfortunately not. Goes flying wide and strikes across the ship. Lightning just kind of discharging into the wood.
And now for Pollyanna.
Okay, roll the attack.
25.
25, that definitely hit.
11 points of lightning damage because the one gets rounded up to 2.
Pollyanna is down.
Nice.
The lightning blasts and kind of frazzles her and she kind of collapses, smelling cooked chicken on the crow's nest.
Smelling of chicken.
Cooked chicken.
Roast chicken.
It's got fried.
And then I'll use my what's it called? Sorry.
New plan, Dan. Finds Rhino, throws himself from the crow's nest towards Vulcan to be caught. All Dirty Dancing style.
Yeah, I got you, Bay.
I just
Can
have
move
this-
10 feet, so I'm just gonna nip over the gap.
Yep, no problem. Just have this image of like Vulcan and Science Rhino forming this codependent relationship where Science Rhino ferries Vulcan about on land, and then Vulcan carries Science Rhino through the water.
We're like a transformer.
Yeah,
It's more of a symbiotic.
Transformers,
existence, isn't it?
druids in disguise. Okay, is that everything from you, Quarantine?
Yes.
First mate's turn. What are they going to do? They're in dire straits at the moment. Yeah, this one's going to run away. So they're running 5, 10, 15, and they're running off the map. So you can have an attack of opportunity if you wish, Kakadal.
Hell yeah.
Get snappy.
Roll it.
Yeah, where's the right? Sorry. Okay, yeah. 8.
Unfortunately not. You kind of get a mouthful of chain armor as they kind of like flee across the tops of the ships, not to be seen.
I don't know if you can hear me, but my laptop crashed.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay.
can hear you.
I'm on my phone, so.
Right.
We'll press on. Let us know if you're having any more troubles.
No, it's
Okay, I think that's their turn. Technically, that someone did actually move out of your attack, your melee range, Vulcan, because you've got a 10-foot melee range, haven't you?
Yeah.
Because they started there, so they are technically triggering an attack of opportunity from you if you wish. Take it.
Yeah, I've got my character sheet, obviously, but it's a 6 plus whatever. I think it's a 4.
6 plus. Okay, that is probably not going to hit. I'll go and check, but
I know it's a 6.
6
6,
plus 6, 12. Yeah, still not going to hit, I'm afraid. Cool. So they flee the battle. Well, this part of the battle, anyway. Alchemist's turn. Let's start with this one because it's less complicated. What are they going to do?
Why?
What are they going to do? Yeah, I think they're going to do that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's their turn. And now for the complicated one, who is up close and personal with Science Rhino. Okay. Kirkin,
Yeah.
can you roll a d8 for me, please?
Seven.
7. Too perfect. So this alchemist, as Dwagar, is going to use their enlarge ability. So what happens as they kind of like grow in size? You'll hear this monumental crack of the crow's nest, and they're going to try and leap away from the crow's nest to the ship. It will occur an attack of opportunity from Science Rhino. However,
Hell yeah.
So not having their reaction will make it harder for Science Rhino to avoid falling in the water.
No, there's principle. It's going to be an attack.
Come on, Science Rhino.
Huh? You're still going for the attack? Okay, roll it.
Nice. 19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll the damage.
Science Rhino is pissed.
I mean, they got up there to attack the captain, and then someone else killed the captain. That is... Snake eyes.
Yeah,
7
well,
points of
I'd been
damage.
shot. I'd been shot by that captain, so I think I earned it.
You should not get in the way of Science Rhino.
No one should get in the way of Science Rhino.
Absolutely
They'd get
not.
flattened.
Damn right.
What's the total damage then?
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. It's still a hefty hit, and they're not looking good. But they do manage to get away from the Science Rhino. I'll roll their athletics check with disadvantage. They end up in the water.
With the Science
They're in the
Rhino
water.
falling on them.
Now,
I'm hoping so.
the crow's nest begins to tilt and begins falling in this direction because of the roll. So, Science Rhino will end up in the water here to make an athletics check to see if they can try and leap onto the deck of either of the ships.
Can I use a reaction
your
to
choice
try
as
and
to which
catch
one.
her?
Science Rhino's a he.
I will allow it, purely and simply because it's more fun that way.
Yeah.
So I will say Science Runner can make the athletics check at advantage with Vulcan's assistance. Or Bot's assistance.
That's just as well, because the second roll was a 17. First was a 10.
Okay, so 17. So with Vulcan's assistance, Science Rhino kind of just about lands there. I will say, Vulcan, you take 1 point of fire damage as Science Rhino is still on fire.
Flaming Rhino.
But burns to touch. But Science Rhino is on the deck of this ship.
Cue the theme music.
I'll just hug Science Rhino. Make sure they're all right.
Very nice.
Second point.
Speaking of Vulcan, it's your turn.
I get confused and I'm about to launch Science Rhino and I'm like, put Science Rhino down. And then I want to smile at this lackey in front of me. And I want to attempt to grapple him and then pick him up, turn him over and impale his head on Science Rhino's horn.
Okay. Roll
It all
the
worked out
tentacle
in the
attack
end.
for me, please. Roll the tentacle attack
I
for
mean,
me, please.
it's definitely love.
It's non-natural 20.
Oof.
That definitely hits. Roll the damage for me.
Jesus.
I mean, it has all the love languages. Catching someone, giving them...
Is this the
The,
equivalent of
Playing
penguin?
with your horn.
Yeah,
Catching someone and playing with their horn. Fantastic.
He's giving
you were
a
trying to
gift.
say, Ash?
Yeah, this is Balkan penguin pebbling for Science Rhino.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
9 points of bludgeoning.
9 points of bludgeoning, and they are grappled.
Excuse my ignorance. What the hell is penguin pebbling?
So
Sorry.
Penguins usually give somebody, another penguin they like, their favourite pebble.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
It's like giving little
I thought you were
gifts.
being rude, to be honest.
PM, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Is there any extra damage taken from being impaled on Science Rhino's horn?
They're not quite impaled, but they are going to have a concussion if they survive this.
Okay.
As Vulcan just slams them against Science Rhino's horn. Hence his upside downness.
I was hoping they'd try and stay there. Science Rider just got basically like an upturned man.
Unfortunately not, they're not quite dead. Okay, is that your turn, Vulcan?
I can heal with bonus action, can't I?
They're still wriggling slightly, but we'll fix that next turn.
I believe you can as a
Is it a
moon
spell
druid.
slot or?
I think it does take a spell slot and it scales with the spell slot.
Yeah. I
You can come
will.
and have a look if you wish.
1d8 per spell per level of the spell slot you use.
Yeah, I'll use a second level. So 2d8.
This is for your
There's so
combat
many
wild
things
shape.
in Druid, and it's all over
Yes.
the place.
It's an incredibly complicated class. It'd be a very bad idea for someone to play a druid as their first long-term character.
One spell slot, yeah, for 2d8 then.
I don't think
I'm
I'll
not
ever
entirely
get
sure.
Janarak.
For 5 bulbs.
Well, healing is healing, as we always say. Well, as I always say.
Yeah, that's me.
You guys don't seem to like it. Okay, that's your turn. It is now the gunner's turn. Right, this one, kind of assessing the situation, has just seen just the chaos over here, deciding not to shoot there. So they're going to try and bead a target on Lack.
Ooh.
Because you're flying up in the air, you're kind of at their eye level. So you catch their attention. Ooh, that might hit. That is a 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, just hits.
Oh,
Just hits.
that's a shame.
Just hit.
Only it been
That's nice
24,
to know.
eh?
Yeah.
Okay, they're going to use their gunner's eye, which changes that to that. Are you kidding me with this? You take 7 points of piercing damage. That's 1d8 plus 1d10
7. Okay.
plus extra modifiers as well. And they're going to take their second shot, then kind of like trailing down towards Aldris.
Yeah, whatever.
That's a 15 to hit you.
Nope.
Okay, the shot just strikes the wood. This one is kind of reading the room, going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, dash, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Start climbing up onto that kind of like section of their ship. And then this one is going to move back down and is going to take a shot. First of all, going to try and shoot Eyeless, but has to make the wisdom save. No. That was a 2.
No.
So they are then going to shoot Zarut instead. They'll lose that first shot, but then they attempt to shoot with Zarut, but get a 12 to hit you.
12, no.
Seems that they're having trouble with their gun currently. Okay, that is the gunner's turn. Klein is up. Ooh. Now, there's a question. What's Klein going to do? What's his movement speed? Let's have a look. Ooh, boy can run. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll roll the athletics check. Yep, he makes it across perfectly fine. And then what's he going to do from there? That needs to be snapped. Doesn't have the range on either of them. Just checking what he's capable of. He's going to use his hand mortar to shoot. It will be at disadvantage. He's going to attempt to shoot the gunner there. Oh no, I'm rolling them there, aren't I? He really has an awful hit on that. Ooh dear. Okay. He attempts to fire the hand mortar and it just kind of misfires, but he'll still maintain his range, his rage. I'm not going to deal with that, so that'll be his turn. Eyeless, you are up with me preparing.
Fiddy is on his way, by the way.
Cool, good to know.
5, 10, 15,
I'm not going to break his gun.
70. As Idus is running across, so the ship's rocking, and as it down so it's sort of low to the waterline on Zarut and Quarantine's side, I want to use shape water to drag 5 feet of water onto the deck.
Right. So you want to kind of do...
Yeah, so I want to read, basically, you can instantaneously move, or otherwise change the flow of the water as you direct up to 5 feet in any direction.
Okay.
So as it sort of goes to a low ebb on Quarantine and Zarut's side, I want to drag the water onto the deck to put the fire
I'll
out.
say that kind of like extinguishes the flames back a little bit, taking advantage of the situation.
Cool. That will probably be the end of my go.
That's the end of your turn. Okay. Tell you what, as it is currently in your side's favour, have one of you roll a d6 for me, please.
Oh, I did the last one. I'm not doing it.
I'll do it. 6.
6. Okay. So I have to roll for that. Okay. For a brief moment, one of the Bronzeborn Arsamar that was fighting up in the sky kind of lands on the deck near the druids. They kind of look around and throw a mote of light towards you, Balkan. Blimey. Healing you for 17.
Oh.
Nice.
What the dice say? Before they take off again back into the sky. And then that means that the battle is now favoured in the heavily favoured in the angels' direction.
That's exactly what I needed to get back up to full.
Yeah. That was a good roll. Just thank you, Captain. Right, then the fire spreads. It's going to kind of... it's going to kind of do that. It's going to do that. It's going to do that. That ship is ablaze and the flames are starting to lick at your feet, Eyeless. And then... you can't quite see Quarantine, so he's going to take a punt at his bestest friend in the world. Zarut. Another loud crack of thunder from a gun in the distance. Does an 18 hit you, Zarut?
It does.
Okay. You take 18 points of piercing damage as another shot just strikes your shoulder. Barely hitting your shoulder there. You feel like that was aimed for your head.
Is this Kashun firing?
Yes.
It's a shame he's not on the map because I could fire back
What's your range?
600 feet.
feet. I'll say that you can take shots, and that may have effects in the future if you wish.
Okay. Should have asked that to begin with. Good to
He
know.
can see you, you can see him. Yeah, just checking his thing. Okay, that's the battle and lair action. Pollyanna is dead, in bobbing up and down in the water. I think all of those guys. Oh no, this one. He's going to attempt to break from the grapple from
Balkan?
Vulcan. So I don't know what is that. Strength saving throw.
Yes, sorry. 16, I think.
16. He got a 13, so he's just struggling against the tentacles, not able to do anything. Hey, Kirkin, you're up with Lack preparing.
Black couldn't possibly disturb Vulcan and Cyantrano because they're having a moment there, so
Yeah.
I'm going to start scurrying my way across to
Don't
more
forget
action.
that crocodiles will have do have swim speeds.
Which is faster than their run speed. I think.
It should be on the creature stat block, near where their run speed is.
Yeah. Crocodile. So yeah, 20 feet there if I skim Vulcan
Yep,
to
not a
get him
problem.
into the water.
I'm sure Vulcan is amenable to you skimming past him.
I thought you said skin.
No.
Where is it?
So I'm going to double time it to get to... no, wrong button. To get to there.
Okay.
And that will be my
So-
turn.
Swimming through, just disturbing the planks. The enlarged alchemist kind of looks over and starts moving to try and climb out of the water on their turn. Lack, you're up with Zaruk preparing.
Okay, I'm going to fly, use my bonus action to dash to here, which is 60 feet.
Very nice.
I'm going to shoot this one here
Okay.
with me crossbow.
There won't be any sneak attack, unfortunately. So I
Nope.
believe you need to be in melee range for swashbuckler. Is that correct?
That's 25 to hit.
That does hit.
D6 plus, this is poison damage. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's 7 points of piercing damage and 2 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And I'll shoot. Oh no, I've used my bonus action, haven't I? Yeah, I'll just stay there.
Bonus action dash.
Yeah.
Okay. Zarut, you are up with Science Rhino preparing.
Right, you are. I think. Okay, I'm just gonna follow. That's where I was, wasn't it? Yeah. Follow that way. Jumping down onto the little boat.
Okay. Just jump down to the boat and kind of climb up the edge, Klein giving you a hand
Cool.
in his position.
And I'm going to fire 2 shots at Kashu.
Okay, shouldn't. Okay, roll the attack. Okay, it's stat block.
That's a 28.
Woof.
That hits.
And I might as well fire the second one. That's a 24.
24. That hits as well.
Rolls come in when you're shooting at someone
Nice.
important.
You
You
kind
know-
of meet his eyes across the battlefield and send 2 blasts hurtling towards him.
Really.
We should have just sat back and had cocktails while the 2 captains engaged in penalty shootouts.
Yeah.
A black pencil, annoyingly.
Was a total of 22 damage.
Can you give me those individually, please?
15 on the first and 7 on the second.
15 on the first, and 7 on the second. So the first bolt fires towards him, and you just watch as he kind of like sees it coming, reaches out, grabs one of the gunners next to him, and brings them in front of the shot, and they take it and get blown back when the second one strikes him. He's as ruthless as you remember him.
That's just not cricket.
That's why I need
Which
to.
way your ukulele, or I'll show you where to stick it. Anything else from you, Zarut?
Might as well give Tentacles some movement. Good. Just gonna bring it that way.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, that's me.
That's you. Science Rhino with Aldris preparing.
So this guy is still wriggling on my horn,
Yeah,
yes?
it's wriggling, kind of like hanging in front of Science Rhino. Science Rhino takes 2 points of fire damage at the start of its turn.
So I couldn't do like a toss of the head type attack to try and, secure him in place.
You could make another attack against him. Hey, Philly.
Hi, Pity.
Hello. I'm just
How do you do?
Cool. I've had you hitting things and missing some things.
No, that was a 10.
Then was that at advantage because they are restrained?
Oh, no, it was not an advantage. Second attack was a 20.
That
Nice.
definitely
Second roll was
hits.
20 rather. So,
Oh, was that a nat 20 or just a 20?
Oh, no. Just a dirty 20.
Cool. The name is hidden behind Science Runners, so I can't tell which
And that
number
was-
they are.
13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. This guy's absolutely going to have a concussion. A heavy bleeding from the skull.
Dream team.
And if he says, since he is not secure, I will opt not to move this round.
Okay,
Because, we gotta get this soldier first.
fair enough. Aldris, you're up with quarantine preparing.
Okay. So, Aldris is a bit worried that the captain's run off. But the captain's the captain, so Aldris will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. To the edge there. Do you need me to do any checks or anything?
Anything else, Aldris? Ooh, climbing.
No, that was a bit of a lag
Make an
spike.
athletics check.
That's
Make
it.
an athletics check, that last
Okay.
one.
So 10.
10.
10.
Unfortunately, you misjudge the jump and end up there,
Ugh.
falling under the water again.
Ugh. Not again.
You're due for your annual bath.
I must say that Martin looks a lot more foreboding since Kaishin appeared.
Yeah.
No, in the
Proper,
dark.
proper drama.
This is I think my first time like doing proper like main backstory villain boss, and I'm enjoying it as well. It's great fun.
In fact, I wonder if I can change the lighting in here.
It's just getting darker and darker. Okay, so that's your turn, Aldris.
Yep, that's it.
You fall into the water, struggling.
Yeah.
Quarantine, you're up with me preparing. Which I think I can
5, 10, 15,
move those
20,
guys. Yeah.
25.
Move them. Move her. Okay.
And gonna twin another level 1 chromatic orb
Okay.
at this gunner and the alchemist.
Okay. Roll the attacks.
So for the gunner first, 17
17 hits.
for 17 points of damage.
Nice and neat. Like to see it.
And then for the alchemisty dude, thingy my bob, 20 to hit, non-natural.
20 definitely hits.
Or 7 points of lightning
Wow,
damage.
that was a
3,
low
2, and a
roll.
2.
Ooh.
Thick leather dispersing some of the charge there. Anything else from your quarantine?
And then I'm gonna go.
Okay, jumping into the boat with Zarut.
Well, flying, but yeah.
That's fine. I don't believe you hover, so you just move 10 feet flying speed and then land again with that feature.
When you cast a spell first level or higher, it allows you to fly up to 10 feet.
Yeah, you fly 10 feet in a direction. So you know how Baldur's Gate does it? It's not perfect the way BG3 does it, because some people do have a hover where they can stay in the air, but I would say that you would need to hold on to something to remain in that at that height. It's more of you move 10 feet by a quick gust.
If I land on the boat, that's fine.
Okay, so you're in that rickety boat. Anything else, Quarantine?
Nope.
Okay. It's the Alchemist's turn. This one's going to kind of turn back, seeing the opportunity. Okay, they're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. They start moving back, and they kind of reach into their pack and hurl a vial at you, Klein.
I've just got here.
Blame whoever was controlling you last time. That is a 22 to hit you, Klein.
Yes.
Okay, so you take 1 point of fire damage and are on fire.
Okay.
So you'll take further damage at the start of your turn. They are then going to, I think, just back up a little bit, kind of realizing that they've overextended, perhaps. This one. What are they going to do? They're going to kind of try and hurl an acid vial at the crocodile.
How dare.
The vial at the dial. That's an 8 to hit you, crocodile.
Nope.
Okay. Then 5, 10, 15, 20.
Go on.
They have just enough. They have just enough movement to start climbing up the rigging on the side of the ship. They're not clear of the water on the deck yet.
How terrible.
Vulcan, you're up with me preparing.
Okay, so I've got this guy grappled.
Yep, grappled upside down. Science runners just beat it like a pinata.
Yeah, I would just want to slowly,
Impale him.
pan him into the horn.
Okay. Roll a tentacles attack for that, for me, please.
Just slowly, you know.
Like screwing a light bulb into a socket.
Yeah, like trepanning when you drill into someone's head.
Yeah, nice.
22 points. 22 to hit, sorry.
That hits. Roll the damage.
2d6, I should know this by now. D6 plus 3. Ooh, 2 6s. 15 max damage.
Woof. Yeah, they're dead. Impaled on Science Rhino's horn.
Yay, Science Rhino has new jewelry.
Bonus action, lift him off the horn, place him down, and then use a tentacle to try and clean Science Rhino up like a cat. You know, when a cat's like lick themselves to clean themselves off. Just sort of wipe the blood off Science Rhino's head.
You use the rest of your turn to spend some quality time with Science Rhino.
Yeah. I think we've done
You
our
don't need
part. We
to
can
use
just
the
get on
blood
the
was
boat
the
now.
It's the gunner's turn. I keep calling them archers because that's what they technically are. What are they going to do? They're being encroached upon. This one is going to. I think they're going to all. These two are going to shoot at Lack because he's the most clear target to them.
That's discrimination, that is.
That's 25 to hit.
Oh, yes.
Okay. It's going to use their left of this ability to potentially deal more than 7 damage this time. They do 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That's not right. Move the turn in order to access it. There we go. And then their second attack is a misfire.
Okay.
So their gun makes an awful noise. They need to stop putting monsters near the edge of the map. Sound, there it is. Okay, so then the next one, this one's also going to take 2 shots at Elac.
Okay.
That is a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
And oh bugger. And then the last one, going off of their leader's cue, is going to take 2 shots at Zarut. If I can keep hold of my dice. That's a 15 to hit you, Zarut.
Beats it.
Okay, they're going to use one of their ability to deal 12 points of piercing damage.
It's okay.
Then their second attack. You fucking kidding me? Okay. Klein, you're up with Iris preparing.
Good to know.
Every single one misfired.
Wow.
Okay. Right. So, Klein. What am I? Oh, on fire and still raging. I take it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you are on fire.
Snip.
You take 4 points of fire damage.
Ooh. It tickles. And in quite a huff, we'll run up to alchemical twat over here, and bonus action to dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. The alchemist make a dex something.
Got everything in the way of where I need it to be.
Dex save. It's a 3.
Ooh, it fails. So they take 1 point of lightning damage,
Okay.
and then I'll take 2 swangs with the old trident as well.
Okay. Roll those attacks.
Don't think the first one's going to hit. That's a 12.
Does not hit.
Don't like that dice. Let's change for a completely new one. And 17, so
That
26.
does hit. That does hit.
Let's go for a different d6. Maximum damage!
Yay!
6, 12, plus 2, 14 points of piercing
14
damage.
points of piercing damage. I think I rolled maximum damage for you on a previous attack with your trident.
You did,
Ooh.
yeah.
So Klein has been doing well.
And so, sorry, let me just backtrack here. That was 5, 10, 15, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25. Do those stairs at the back of the ship actually go into the water?
Yes, they go down into the water.
Okay, he's just gonna look at the arcane twat, in front of him and go, "I'll be right back." And basically, Clive's going to walk in down the stairs to put himself out, and then walk back to him.
Okay. I'm going to take an attack of opportunity as you do
100%.
that.
Yep.
And they pull out this nasty-looking pick. That's a 13 to hit you, though.
That misses.
Okay. They just got to swing out with it, trying to catch you unawares, but you're just so kind of
And
in
then
the moment. And
come
yeah,
back.
you extinguish yourself.
Told you I'd be back, and that's the end of my go.
Okay. Ilas, you're up with me preparing.
Okay, so I want to go to there to begin with. And then I want to make it to there. And then
Yeah.
I'm going to hold my action with I want to hold a shape water. So depending on
Okay.
what Aldris does, I'm either going to boost him up or boost him towards the stairs.
You're going to use shape water to try and help Aldris out of the water.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else, Ilas?
No, everyone still looks pretty healthy, so I'm going to save my spell slots because I've got a feeling we're going to need them.
Battle action. Can two of you roll d6s for me, please?
I'll roll one. That's a 4.
A 5.
4 and a 5. Okay. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. Okay. There's another shot. Another shot goes wide from the battle around. And unfortunately, this archer again takes a chunk of damage. Or that gunner, rather, takes a chunk of damage.
I don't think it's unfortunate,
shot.
to be fair.
Yeah, I
From a
think they're just
personal point of
attracting
view.
bad luck. These gunners are just attracting bad luck. Okay, and Zarut, as you're kind of concentrating on him, Taishin just kind of scowls towards you and retreats to some cover so that you can't shoot him.
Word.
Pussy.
What a bitch.
Say that to his face, I dare you. Okay, these guys are all dead. Crocodile, you're up with Lack preparing.
I am going to move over there.
Okay, you swim through the water towards the alchemist.
Yes. And then I'm going to attempt to take a jump.
Okay,
Grab a
roll
hold of
the
her,
attack.
pull her into the water.
Crocodile death
Oh,
roll.
yeah. That was almost a 19. Unfortunately, it was a
Kind of
3,
leap
so it's
out.
10.
You leap out snapping and just get a mouthful of rope and rigging as it kind of tears away from under them. They're trying to get away. Is then
Question,
everything, Durkin?
Am I now close enough for an attack of opportunity when they start climbing up the rigging on their turn? That's okay then, so that's the end of my turn then.
Okay. Black, you're up with Zarut preparing.
Okay, I'm going to go zhoof, and stab this one that's.
You see them kind of struggling with their rifle as you approach, kind
Yeah.
of trying to get ready to shoot you again.
So that is 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
One of them. Oop, grab a dice away.
Good work.
3 of them, and a necrotic one. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18 points of piercing damage and 6 points of necrotic damage.
Blimey. You kind of sink your dagger down into their shoulder and it just starts to immediately experience necrosis from the magic of the dagger. They kind of as you
Still alive?
do a lot of damage. They're still alive, but that hurt.
Then I'll shoot them in the face with my emerald bolt slinger as my bonus action.
Okay, roll the attack.
That's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, okay, cool. That's one of those. And one of those. That is 6 points of piercing damage and 6 points of poison damage.
Nice.
Very nice. They're looking really rough now.
And as they've got a big gun, I'm going to stay right in their face.
Okay. Okay, it's your turn,
Me?
Lag.
Yep.
Zarut, you are up with Science Rhino preparing.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to spread the fire. I'll do that whilst you're doing your turn.
Let's... okay, I'm just gonna head up there. Since Kaishun has been a cowardly custard and has hidden,
Okay.
like an unbrave person, I'm going to fire my 2 shots at this way guy in front, next to Clyde.
Okay. Roll the attack.
15.
Nope.
Worse. 12.
They bring up this hardened leather shield that just kind of deflects the blasts up to the sky.
I've taken 6 shots, and 2 of them have hit. But both of them were at Kaishun, so that's telling me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Tentacles will also take a swipe.
Okay, roll the attack for Tentacles.
23. Good job.
That hits. Tentacles doing its job there.
8 points of cold damage.
8 points of cold damage. That alchemist is down.
Good. Okay, that's all. Thanks.
Okay. Science Rhino is still on fire. Takes 4 points of damage. You can use an action to put the fire out if you wish.
Fire of our love.
That is hard.
We're going to have a look at what challenge rating the Rhino is. I believe Balkan can wild shape into one.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Now that I've seen
I'm
the
a
signs
down.
right now, I can.
So what's Science Rhino going to do?
Cue the Black Beauty theme tune.
Okay.
And there's catching up to do. And the figure quarantine would not appreciate getting squished by Science Rhino, so he'll just double time it to there
Okay.
to try and catch up where the action is happening.
Science Rhino's turn. Did you take the 4 damage with the fire?
I did, yes.
Okay, cool. Aldris, you're up with quarantine preparing. The water is turbulent and difficult to swim through.
Okay. So I'm going to try and get this to these set of stairs over here.
Okay. You make an athletics check for me with advantage as Eyeless is kind of adjusting the water to make it easier for you to swim.
Yeah, okay. Athletics with advantage. Well, that's a 4. So let's hope that's better. Athletics. I get a +1. So I've got a 14.
14. Okay. It'll take your movement, but you can get to there.
Okay. In which case, dexterity saving throw, please, on this person over here.
There. Possibly.
Got to beat a 15.
15. That's an 18.
Yeah, that beats it. So the
Like
pillar
kind
of fire comes down, but I'm all wet. I don't like being all wet. So it misses badly. Now look, I've told you before, I don't do underwater. Okay?
Okay.
Sort of trying to sort of rig myself out.
Quarantine, you're up with me preparing.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to climb on board. So is that a...
Not a problem. Not a problem. You took it slowly.
Okay. Does that take up all my movement then, or?
I'll say it takes 10 feet of movement to get there.
Okay.
You weren't swimming.
15, 20, 27, 30. And then I'm going to shoot off a ray of frost at
Okay, roll the
the
attack.
gunner. 17 again.
17 hits.
4 points of frost damage, and they can't move. They move 10 feet slower.
Oh. Ow. Okay. Anything else?
No, that is all.
Okay, Alchemist's turn. This one's going to try and take a swing at you, Crocodile. As you're in the water below them, they have disadvantage. That's an 11 to hit you, Crocodile.
Nope.
Okay, they swing with their war pick and aren't able to quite reach you, and they're going to try and climb away from you. So you have an attack of opportunity, should you wish.
Roll fucking better this time.
Pump his ass.
Roll to chomp.
I suppose it was better than the last roll, 16.
16 hits.
Nice.
It's their armor class.
Okay, so... sorry, yes, the roll damage next. That would be a good idea. It has 6 points of piercing damage, and the target is grappled.
Target is dead.
That also works.
And they shrink down into your mouth, kind of nice and easily for you to do a death roll.
Please.
Okay. They died on their turn. Balkan, you're up with me preparing.
I will spend the first 2 seconds of my turn looking longingly at Silence Rhino, who's just abandoned me.
No, the idea was we're to run into the fight together.
Yeah, I can't run that fast.
You can climb into the water, though.
I am going to climb into the water.
Okay.
I don't know how far that is from me.
So what's your movement?
10 feet on land.
I'll say you can use that 10 feet of movement to get into the water. And that'll be your movement.
Okay, well, I
For
can't
the
do anything
turn,
else. So I will
You have your...
dash,
Okay.
and I'll
You'll
move. I
move
can
speed.
swim 60 feet.
That's pretty good. So you can swim 60 feet. You can swim underneath these
That's
ships.
what I was about to ask. Can I? So, allowing for like depth and stuff, would I be able to get sort of about there using 40 feet?
Yeah,
and then
pretty
sort of 10
easily.
feet down and up.
That's pretty simple to do.
Okay, and
It's a lot easier to move about as a giant octopus in the water than it is on
I haven't
land.
really done it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Is that everything from you, Balkan?
And I'll just wave all my tentacles out, Kraken style.
Okay. The gunner's turn.
Is that
So-
top of the round? Can we have a break?
Yeah, absolutely. We can take a quick break at the top of the round.
Sure.
Also, Kraken style sounds like something that may happen later between a couple of.
Consenting rhinos.
Can I speak to your manager? I know that's Karen style.
Right, we'll be back after these messages for more pirate shenanigans and animal menagerie, whatever the fuck that is. And welcome back. Top of the round. Fight, fight, fight.
Okay, so top of the round, it is the gunner's turn. So this one is going to attempt to fix the gun. Get the die into the thing. Yep, they're able to get that fixed up. And then, what are they going to do? They've got their movement still. What's happened here? There we go. Ooh. Oh, hang on, my Roll20's fucked up. The entire thing just broke. Right. Give me a couple of seconds to load back in. There we are. Okay, so they successfully fix. They're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As they start running to retreat. This one, are you still in melee range with this one, Black?
Yes, I am.
Okay, they're going to take a couple of swings at you with their short sword.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
It does hit.
Okay. You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And a 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. The second attack misses. And they're just going to stand their ground fighting you. They're looking rough. They're pretty sure they've not got long.
9 points of piercing damage. Okay.
This one is going to attempt to repair. Fails to repair and is going to retreat. 20, 25, 30. Oh no, sorry. 20 because they are rare frosted. That's as far as they get. Okay. Klein, you're up with Eyeless preparing.
Yep. Looks like you got this covered, Captain. Be right back. And he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, running, and then a long jump, 20 foot over to there.
20 feet? Can you make a jump of 20 feet, Klein?
I can indeed. Long jump is...
You can. Your strength score is high enough. Cool.
Yes. And on the
Okay,
way
make an
down...
athletics check for me, just along the way.
You're going to trip over a log?
Natural 20.
Maybe not.
Easy. Not a log in sight.
Yeah, and on the way...
And on the deck.
On the way
On the
over,
other
kind
side.
of go in for the stab with the trident,
Okay, roll the attack.
which is natural 19.
That's gonna hit.
So it's not too bad. So that is 11, 12, 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay, they are down.
Ooh, okay.
They were looking quite weak by the time that you were.
Oh, if that's the case, then hang on. I know I'll do it at a disadvantage, but I might as well because I reloaded the hand mortar the last time, didn't I? Because I used an action to fire
Yeah.
and wanted to reload it.
And I had you reload it when you fired it earlier.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
I'm gonna
mark one more shot off for me.
disadvantage for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Roll the attack for me.
20 foot, isn't it? I know, it's 30 foot. 30, 60, so 5, 10, 15.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, you're in
yeah.
range. Straight roll.
Cool. Hang on, before you do that, inventory, mark a shot off, yeah?
Yeah, mark one shot off for a shot
Yeah.
I took earlier. Missed.
Cool.
It's the misfire score of a hand mortar.
don't think that hits.
What did you roll?
Yeah, it's only +1, so it's 13.
13 does not hit. That bounces and fails to explode.
Cool. So we'll holster that, and I can't use my bonus action for anything, can I? No. So yeah, that is my go. I stand there with Lack and just kind of nod at him.
Okay. Eyeless, you're up with the battle action preparing.
Okay, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30, and then I'm going to dash, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there.
Okay. Moving at great speed.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else from you, Eyeless?
No, that's going to be me for the moment.
Okay. Can I get two of you to roll d6s for me, please?
Yeah, I will have done that.
Two.
2 and
What?
1.
1. Okay, 2 then. So, as you are kind of all fighting, the battle is happening in the sky as well. Shots being taken at the airships, and they're firing down on the Blue Blade ships as well. And you see one of them kind of wheel in, and something kind of sever from the ship. A large chunk of what's the word for it? On hot air balloons, like ballast?
Yeah,
No,
ballast.
Is it ballast?
Yeah.
Yeah, ballast. Large chunk of ballast drops, a shadow forming over the dock here. They're trying to assist whilst dealing with their own problems. Okay. That's the battle action. Kaishun isn't taking cover. Kirkin, you're up with Lack preparing.
There we go. Staying in the water for a moment, moving under the various chippy bits, getting to there, double timed. That's it.
Okay, swimming through the water,
Yes.
hunting like a crocodile. Okay, Lack, you're up with Zarut preparing.
Okay, I'm going to go zoop and stab this one.
Okay, roll the attack. You will get your sneak attack because your swashbuckler.
26.
That definitely hits. Roll the damage.
That's poison. No, hold on. That's wrong. I need D4. And necrotic damage. Where's that one? Ooh. That's 12, 16, 17, 18, 23 points of piercing damage and 4 points of necrotic damage.
Another vicious stab in the back as they kind of scream out in pain,
And if they're still
staggering a little bit as you catch up to them.
I'll shoot them with my Emerald Bolt Slinger.
Okay, roll the attack.
That's 16.
That hits.
Okay, so that's one of those and one of those. So that's 3 points of piercing damage and 6 points of poison damage.
3 points of piercing. Was that, sorry, 3 points of piercing?
And 6 points of poison.
Ooh, good roll on the poison. They're starting to look really rough just after that short flurry of attacks.
Again, knowing they're they've got guns that are difficult to fire at short range, I'm going to stay right in their face again.
Okay, Zarut, you're up with Science Rhino preparing.
I think I'm just going to keep moving. Good. Let's get up here. That's nice. There. fire 2 at green dot to my left.
Okay, roll the attacks.
Assuming I can't see Kashin at the moment.
No, he's gone for the moment.
28 on the first,
28 hits.
and 12 on the second.
Second one doesn't hit. First one still does, though.
So
Roll
15,
damage, very nice.
13 points of
Big hit in their back as they're trying to flee.
keep tentacles. Yeah, next to me there. That's all.
Science Rhino is up with Aldrich preparing. Science Rhino takes 3 points of fire damage.
And how much distance will we be talking about to make it across the...
Let's
Yeah.
have a look at Science Rhino's stats. So the strength score of 21. Science Rhino can cover 20 feet in a jump as long as it gets 10-foot move, 10-foot run up.
So if I went that kind of angle,
You wouldn't be able to go. You could back up and then jump to there quite
Okay.
easily.
You wouldn't
yes,
cover
let's
it.
do that then.
Not if Science Rhino doesn't have the actual speed to do that with, though.
Science Rhino's got the movement speed.
Science Rhino.
Exactly.
Okay, do I need to roll anything or...
Roll a quick athletics check for me.
Science Rhino Supermaning the gap.
That was only a 13.
13. Okay. Well, it'll take. I'll say it then takes all of their movement to try and make the jump. And kind of
That's fair
land.
enough. They make it
On
across,
that
that's the main
side.
thing.
I was just drawing that on the GM layout, so
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't
would
see
be-
any of these things that you're
it
doing.
would be a jump to there. Be a jump to there. 20,
Where?
25 feet's too much. Jump straight across there.
Alright.
Okay,
Beautiful.
Whilst we're on that, I
Okay.
couldn't see a ping either for where you said there was a shadow forming.
Oh, yeah, it's here.
Oh, yeah, is that
If I went to the GM
dark
layer.
grey ring? Is that
Dark grey
what you mean?
ring, which doesn't show up too well. So what I'm going to do is
Now it's been pointed out, I can see it.
Fortunately, I can't really. Well,
Oh,
actually,
that'll
what I'll do is I'll do
We
that.
now know it's there, so...
I'll do that. Okay. That's Science Rhino's turn. Unless they want to use their action to do anything.
I'll use my action for speed. Try and get back into the fray a little bit quicker.
Yeah, sure. Use your action to dash. Move
Yeah.
another 40 feet.
Where are the closest enemies?
There's one on the ship over by Lac, and one over on here.
And now we're selecting the Joel theme music.
Okay. Sarut, you just see this flaming rhinoceros jump on the ship with you. Quarantine, you see it run past you, along with Aldris.
Oh my goodness.
You recognise Science Rhino anyway. Okay, that's Science Rhino's turn. Aldris, you're up with Quarantine preparing.
Right. I'm going to move over to there. And I would like this person to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw. What is this against?
This is against the Toll the Dead. Orala's bells toll for you.
Yeah. It sounds like there's a local legend here where there's apparently a church that was sunk under the water, and if you go to the beach where it sank, you can still hear the bell tolling under the water.
Indeed.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
9.
That's a fail. So that she's already
They
been
have
injured,
taken
right?
damage. They have taken damage.
So, what we're doing here, we're doing it as...
Is it the right or the left one that's been attacked?
This one on the right.
With the red marker, yeah.
2d12.
Yeah.
Well, she beat the bells in.
Nice. That's 19 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, nice.
That's an impressive hit. They're looking really rough now. They're kind of clutching their head from the blast.
Okay.
Anything else, Aldris?
Nope, that's my go, thank you.
Okay. Quarantine, you're up with Vulcan preparing.
Okie dokie. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then the one that's trying to escape, I'm going to throw another Ray of Frost.
Okay, roll the attack.
23 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Fucking hell. 4 points of frost damage. Jesus
4 points
Christ.
of damage. Blimey.
I could roll things other than 1s and 2s. That'd be great.
I think what's happening here is that we're facing the hero speed of the movie part before we come to the tense confrontation.
Yeah.
So it's been
Okay.
flowed again.
Good to know. You make sure you're updating your health bar on the.
Roll 20.
You are. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all are.
Blimey, that those temporary hit points really soften the blows on you guys.
Yep.
Yep.
Fucking hell, I'm gonna have to really ramp up the damage then. Okay, that's your
No.
turn, Quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't.
Vulcan, you're up with me preparing.
So I would dash. That gives me 120 feet of movement. So with the usual ducking underneath, so that's 60 to there,
Yeah,
and then say 40, 50 to there,
yeah, easily enough.
and with 10 feet, going down and up again.
Yep, easily enough. To be honest, you could probably do as the crow flies. Well, actually, not with this one.
No, I'm following Kirkadal.
Fair enough.
Sure.
You're sort
I
of
Kirkadal
probably
or
follow
Twin Rhino?
Kirkadal, and then I see Science Rhino, and I ditch Kirkadal and go in Pip.
okay. Very
Fair.
good.
And then, just a free action, I'll be trying to get Science Rhino's attention, like splashing water and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a mating
Okay.
dance with my tentacles.
My turn. Let's see if this one notices. They didn't. Fucking hell. Dropping my dice all over the fucking place today. Oh, I don't know where that one went. That's my lucky one.
Oh dear.
shot. Oh
The,
no.
the lucky rubber ducky die. I didn't see where that went. I'm going to have to retrieve that later.
Yeah, use an unlucky one. It's fine, we don't mind.
I'll survive.
This is a genuine threat. I will dive into my Artificer's dice box and collect the Scorpion die. A die that has rolled a nat 20 in 3 times in a row.
Nice.
For me before.
So what you're saying is it's
Well,
rated.
Yeah. Okay.
I have
So,
a D6 for temporary hit points now.
so they managed to repair their gun, their action, and they moved about there-ish. Still under the shadow, which is not going to go well for them. That's their turn. This one's going to turn around and try and shank Ulak.
Okay.
That's a 24 to hit.
Oh, yes.
7 points of piercing damage.
Okay, thank you.
12 to hit.
No.
No points of piercing damage. Fine, you're up with Isla's preparing.
Yeah, okay, so Klein's just going to move back 1, and then 10, and then kick off the edge of the boat, and
Another
then jump
athletics
over
check
again.
for me, trying to leap up onto the... No, it's not the fort. Is it the forecastle?
No. That would be the
Ah.
poop deck.
Athletics, yeah. 26.
26. Yeah, you're fine.
And going for a bonus action on this one first. Why not? Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Yeah. Poop deck, also known as the after cabin
Yeah.
or the stern deck.
4 castles at the front.
Yeah, 4 castles front, hence 4. Dex save 9.
They fail, so that's 4 points of lightning damage.
And the poop deck is at the back, hence poop.
Yeah.
And I will go in for a swipe with the trident.
Okay, roll the attack.
24 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll the damage.
Max damage again, so that's 14 points of
Down.
piercing damage.
I think that's the second kill you've stolen from Lack today. He's getting a taste of his own medicine.
So
If
5,
that person
10,
dies on the deck, it's
15,
definitely going to be a poop deck.
20, 25,
Well, you see,
30.
technically it used to be called they're called the foredeck and the aft deck, but somebody misheard it. It was actually the arse deck.
I'm going to move 5 foot. I've got 5 foot left in movement, I think, if my count is correct.
Fair enough.
From what I've just done to jump over there. I take it I can't stand on top of the body to go down the steps, can I?
You can stand on top of the body. I was
Okay.
doing it earlier in the fight. So.
Cool. Yep. Okay. So that's one attack. Can I use my other attack action to reload the hand mortar?
Yeah, I'll say you can do that.
Okay. Cool. I will do that, and that is everything I can do.
Okay. Ilust, you're up with me preparing.
Okay. So I assume everybody's following me, so I'm just going to continue my charge. 5, 10,
Yep.
15, 20, 25, 30 to there.
As you're running, can you make a quick perception check for me, please?
Of course I can. 21.
21. As you're running, you can see glimpses of the blue blades up ahead. They seem to have a couple of the Bronzeborn Alsamar in chains and are putting them into cages.
Okay. Oh,
Is that everything from you, Ines? Or
I'm just trying to think. No, it's not. I'm going to
Interesting.
use. How far away from me are they? Approximately.
probably a good couple 100 feet.
Shit. Okay.
You guys have got a little ways to run across the ships to get to them.
Okay. So, seeing this, I'm going to sort of use my action to dash and sprint basically off the map.
Okay,
Thank
Ilus
you.
is rushing off ahead. Okay. That's your turn. Lair action. The gunner needs to make a dexterity saving throw. The gunner failed the dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear.
The gunner takes 2d12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
Holy shit! You just see this large, hefty chunk of scrap and waste metal absolutely obliterate the pier here. The gunner is dropped into the water. In fact, I'm going to do that to represent that that is just water now. Like, they are in the water, struggling to kind of swim. As they
Such a
took
shame
that.
they were slowed and they couldn't get
Excellent.
out of it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shots.
So you can count that 20 damage as yours. Naturally. Quarantine. Okay. Ekon, you're up with Lack preparing.
Sorry. The damage that is in this general area, could that be used
Flotsam and or Jetsam.
exactly? Could that be used to scramble up onto the ship again?
Potentially. There's rigging on the sides of the ships, and if you could kind of like get a claw into them, you could try and climb your way out.
Okay, that will be my plan then. Okay. I swear I'm organized. Okay,
not.
so
It's allowed.
swim to there, and then spend the rest of my movement getting across there. I'm going to presume it's like half range, so I'm not going to make it in one turn.
Yeah, you're not going to quite make it up onto the deck, but you're almost there. You're climbing up the sides.
And that will be my turn. Thank you.
Okay. Black, you're up with Zarut preparing.
Okay. Have a quick look around. I can see the captain over there. Is that gunner that's failed its dexterity check? Are they on the floor or on the back?
They're
or...
in the water.
They're in the water.
That bit of the pier has been destroyed, and it's just water.
I'm going
to
to
do
the
this.
situation and go shooting off after. Eyeless.
Okay.
Can I see what he's chasing?
He seems to be running towards a large cluster of the blue blades up on the harbour.
Okay.
It seemed to be where you've got keen eyes. It seemed to be where the shots were coming from.
Right. Okay. Well, if I bonus action dash, then that'll give me another 40 feet, but that would take me off the map.
Okay. We'll take that into account when we get there. Zarut, what are you up to?
Just coughing at the moment.
One of your clerics and your bodyguard have gone tearing off down towards where Ocean was.
Yeah, let's follow.
Okay.
Listen. Yeah.
Follow suit. Okay. Is anyone else doing anything other than following in this direction?
I'm going to fire shots at the one in the water before I go.
Sure. Roll an attack. What are you attacking with?
Just before that happens.
Yeah.
Technically, it's my go before that happens.
Yeah, technically Aldous, yeah.
It's been 10 rounds, I take it?
I don't think it's been 10 rounds since you cast...
There's a count of 10 there, is that not right? Or is that just the count of how many people there are? Right, okay, yeah.
It's a count of how many people are in the table.
So it's the count of 10. Okay, just ignore me then. Go ahead. I will just run because I was going to drop that and do something else, but if it's not gone yet, I won't.
Yeah, by the time you reach that encounter, you'll probably have lost run out of time.
Yeah.
So if there was something you wanted to do, you can do it.
It's cool. I'll drop.
Okay, Quarantine. What are you firing at this gunner? They're looking wounded, but not super close to death.
Just another ray of frost.
Okay.
I'm not wasting any more good magic on them.
Well, the attack. I'll say you have advantage because they're struggling in the water.
16.
16 hits.
These rolls are atrocious.
So Lorraine has now
Just about to ask
10 points of frost damage.
10 points of frost damage. They're looking badly wounded. And they are slowed. The water's slightly frozen around them. They're probably not going to be catching up to you guys anytime soon.
And then I'll haul ass after the rest.
Okay.
I would start crawling onto the boat and then see signs where I charge off again. Sort of sadly lower myself back into the water.
I'll say that Balkan and Kirkadal, you guys can be swimming to the destination if you wish. What's the duration on conjure animals? Just want to get a picture here of. I've got an image in my head of how long it's going to take you to get there.
An hour.
An hour on conjure animals. Cool. What is the duration on Twilight Sanctuary and Sanctuary, Eyeless?
It will. Sanctuary, I think, is a minute or 10 rounds, whatever it is.
Okay. And then
so he'll sort of the sanctuary.
your Channel Divinity?
Yeah, the sanctuary won't drop. He'll just sort of just re-up it again.
Is that? Oh, yeah. Okay, you're using your thing to do that. That's cool. And then I think the last one I have to ask. Are there any others I have to ask? No, I think that is everything.
No, but I would have used my movement like as not in turn, as you said. It would do anything to literally get like 40 foot gets me to there, and then another dash would get me 40 foot in front of everybody, or 35 foot in front of everybody else.
Well, catching up. I will say, Klein, you will lose your rage on this run.
Completely. That makes sense.
Quarantine.
Well, unless I keep hitting myself on the run. But I won't be there.
Punching yourself in the face.
That would be a minute of punching yourself in the face, and the only reason I allow that to continue your rage is because you're dealing damage to yourself.
Yeah, completely.
Additionally, rage ends after a minute anyway.
I know. Yeah.
You just hear Radiohead playing. Just
You do it to yourself.
do it to yourself.
So you said this knot of blue blades was a couple of 100 feet in front of us. So
Yeah. So you guys tear off running out of this encounter. How long does Tentacles last for, by the way?
Check. Let's.
The other thing I'm going to do while we're running is use one of my bonus actions to convert a second level spell to sorcery points.
Yep.
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, so Tentacles will be gone by the time you get there. So you all hair off over the ships. Some of you swimming through the water, some of you leaping from ship to ship as you kind of see your target ahead of you. Zarut, you just have these memories of Kaishun in your head, the cruelty he had on his face when he watched you just leap into the water the last time you were face to face with each other. We're going to change map.
Ooh.
There he is. The big prick.
So,
what a bastard.
is there a way I can... Does that work?
What?
Does that bring it up on the thing?
Yeah. I
You
see
just
it.
pinged. Did you just ping?
Yeah.
Nice
There's a
big
way
shook.
to...
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to bring up the portrait to kind of show it.
You can just zoom in.
Yeah,
It's not being streamed anymore.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think we were going to a new map. I thought we were going to have some role play, but
Bluius
Well-
Maximus Prickius.
We'll get there. So, as you kind of run in, here we all are. So, we'll say that Vulcan and Kirkadal, you guys can be in either arrangement of you two there. The rest of you can be anywhere aboard this boat here. So, as you're all doing that, you all rush into the scene. You see lots of members of the Blue Blades, all kind of either standing about. Some of them notice your approach and kind of call out that you're here. As that happens, I quickly try to rush to fix a thing that I just realised that I didn't do in my...
You forgot to delete all the enemies except Koshin.
all the enemies. There shouldn't be any enemies here. There should only be enemies.
We're
There's
talking
a
about
B
the
there
arse again,
somewhere.
aren't we?
There it is.
They're all enemies of the state.
Oh, come on. For some reason, I can't find the B key on my keyboard at the moment.
It's
So
right next to the
next
It's a
N
bit of a
key.
pain for. Bit of a pain for blue blades.
Well, if you see the space bar, you just go in the middle.
To the right a little bit.
Blah blah.
Unfortunately, I can't actually see my keyboard too well because it's underneath my monitor.
Strange place to
No,
keep
that's
it.
an N.
Above the middle of the space bar.
You tried opening your
Very good. So, as you all kind of arrive, Isla Sanctuary would have worn off unless you're recasting it.
No, I'm going to leave it off for now.
My
Okay.
Splendor will have dropped. Only lasts a minute.
And my rage would have
Yeah.
How long did it take to get here?
I'd say about a minute and a half.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm fine.
Just ignore me. I'm moving myself so I can get rage off because it's waiting with the nameplates.
Okay. So, you all kind of rush onto the scene, and the blue blades will draw their weapons before you hear. Right. Familiar voice. Zarut. And you see stepping out of the building on the rooftop this large, kind of like hench looking, dark blue skinned tiefling. Short black hair, slicked back, large curled ram horns on the side of his head, and a single eye glowing dark red. I've got to add details because I get to have fun too. On his hips, you see a pair of these revolver pistols, similar to the one that Zarut carries, but ever so different in their stylings, both etched with silver. He kind of looks out across at you, kind of like smiling. He says, "Oh God, I have to get the accent right." Right. It's good to see you again, Zarut. Long time, no kill.
Well, we'll see who gets killed today, won't we?
No hard feelings. You know I only did because you would have done to me what we did to Lazar.
Well, no. I wouldn't have actually. That was
Does your crew know that you're a backstabbing little bastard?
Well, I'm a pirate, so they know I'm a bastard.
We've got a plan. We know what we're about. Me and Kingston gonna rule these waves. So.
If I hear that, I hiss.
I'm really sorry, but like, can you speak up? There's a lot of bullshit coming our way.
Oh, your underlings are funny, Zarut.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see them all bleeding in the water.
Yeah, well, these ones won't try and stab me.
Well, no, of course not, Captain.
No.
Not unless it's for a medical reason.
I mean, unless you asked, and then we could probably do it for you.
He draws his pistols, kind of looking at them for a moment. He says, "No reason to not get into it. No offense, babe." And he takes a shot at Quarantine. I'd like everybody to roll initiative.
Yay! Initiative. Because I'm really
Unfortunately,
good at
Mrs.
initiative.
Quarantine.
Ooh.
No. That is not unfortunate.
Let's see if I not last on initiative.
Well, you
usually.
say
I've
that.
got +8 to my initiative. I can't roll anything. I rolled a 2.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not going to be last this time, at least.
Small victories.
Rolled quite well.
Do me and Science when I go together, as we,
Get together.
Forever.
This deserves to be shared. I rolled a 2 for initiative of 1, and Science Rhino rolled a natural fucking 20.
Yay!
Science Rhino, Science Rhino, Science Rhino.
Oh, I need to roll
MVP.
initiative as an octopus rather than a.
Yes,
Even
you would be
worse.
rolling as an octopus.
That's a giant terror.
+1 instead of a +2.
Nice.
I rolled both the same die for my advantage on initiative rolls.
Have I got everybody I need in the initiative tracker? One, those each, those two. Oh, I don't have Kaishan.
So
That's
fine.
important.
Yeah, fine.
You can tell that he's important because the border around his portrait is different, but not in a way that it's easy to tell from a distance.
He's hexagonal.
Yes. Okay, so we'll start getting your guys' initiatives then. Quarantine.
I don't think you've got everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
you
not,
do. Yeah.
we're not on the turn order.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Nor are the dragonborn in the cages. But
Yeah. Dragonborn.
And some of the brutes.
I'm
From
assuming the
Spawn.
brutes might be.
They're
Oh,
angels.
oh, sorry, angels. You said
Um,
dragonborn earlier, so that's what I went
He's
with.
not.
Just
He's
clear the
Bronze
current
spawn.
he's
order.
not. And
Just
he's
clear the
not.
current order and then just select everyone.
Yeah, I'm. Don't worry, I've got it. It's because it holds your initiatives from the previous map. So, right. But don't worry about some of the monsters not being on there, or some of the enemies. I am, some cases, collapsing initiative into a single turn. Just to make things a little bit smoother. Probably
You're so
won't, but
kind.
we'll see. Quarantine.
I've already put it on 11.
11. Cool. It's for my other initiative tracker that I use. Ilus.
19.
Ooh,
19. Very nice. Lack.
10.
10. Zarut.
22.
wow.
Nice. Klein.
18.
18. Very nice. Olgris.
14. Did well.
14. Make sure you're putting your initiatives in the turn order on the right. Balkan.
5.
Oof. Birkin.
1.
Yes.
1. Oh, I've added one too many. I'll remove the animal forms, keep these ones. And I'll keep you two down here for now. Okay. We will have Science Rhino re-roll. I assume you've just put in Science Rhino.
I put in Science Rhino at a 19.
Oh,
James, don't forget to
very
put
nice.
that. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
I'll
so
get
I've
a
just
natural
done it for
20.
him. I've just done that for him. Okay, that's all good. So now I need to go through these fellas. Oh, I need to. Hang on. God damn it. Every time I try and do something, it's always cut off the screen. Add those two as well. Okay, and then that bloke. Those blokes got 15.
Now, do I go biggest hit or miss option available?
Yes.
Absolutely. Take the risk. Do the thing.
Yeah.
Risk it for a Swiss skit.
Now's the time to.
Would I be able to, obviously, because we arrived and kind of technically finished the turn, would I be able to see if I can renew everybody's temporary hit points before we start?
I'll say you can. Don't read into the fact that I'm perfectly happy with you having.
Okay. Shall I just do one?
That.
Might as
Can we
well.
keep the old ones?
Just
You may want to take the new roll because it's 13.
Okay.
Nice.
right, and then you got.
Yes, I have a special D6. Roll below a 4. or
Nice.
hasn't rolled below, or has only
Shit.
rolled below a 4.
That's the
once.
second die I've rolled off my desk today.
Ah, damn.
It's my noisemaker as well. Fucking phone. There we go. This one I am able to actually see.
Could put lights on.
No. I vibe.
No, not enough edge with lights on.
That's very appropriate.
Ooh. Dad's gone all sort of
Wow.
pink. He's blushing.
Dangerous fight.
Right.
Yeah,
Right,
blood-
let's sort out ties.
bloody
Zarut,
frothy-
what is your dexterity score? Because you have managed to tie with Kaishun at the top.
Wow.
I mean, that's...
Poetic.
What was your dexterity, sorry?
16.
16. Kaishun will be going first.
Ooh.
He's already been. He shot me, the bastard.
Nice one.
Technically, that's his turn.
That
Science
was a
Rhino and
surprise round.
Eyeless. Science
Yeah.
Rhino and Eyeless,
Yeah,
your
but we weren't surprised. We knew he was there.
dexterity scores, please.
11.
All right.
11. What's Science Rhino's dexterity score?
8.
8. Eyeless will be going first.
All right. It wasn't a surprise round.
Fine.
It was a story round.
It was a fuck you round.
Yeah.
Yes,
Fine.
it was a
Your
fuck
dexterity
me
score
round.
for me, please.
13.
13. Okay. The gunner will be going first. Quarantine, your dexterity score for me, please.
12.
12. The Blue Blade Elite will be going first. And finally, Balkin, what is your octopus dexterity score?
Oh, fuck knows.
Octo score.
Dex +1, 13. Sorry.
13. Okay, the Blue Blade Elite will be going before you. Okay,
I
so
don't like those words. Elite.
yeah, I said it for
That's
two of them.
fine. It's just their middle name.
All right.
Suppose we can pull
So,
weapons on them
Just to
before they
point
die.
out, you can see those two Bronzeborn in the cages over here. Notably, this one seems to be wearing very regal armor, but seems to have something kind of holding her wings shut, so she's not able to fully extend them. So, it is currently 10 to 10. Is everybody okay with doing a single round of initiative? Because I am aware it will take a little while.
Sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
we can do one.
Yeah, just go on.
Let's do one quick one. So, top of the round. Hang on, I need to click that. Top of the round, it is Kai Shun. What's he going to do? He is going to step here. And he is going to... Yeah. He was originally after the bounty, but knows that you're dangerous. So he's going to take 2 shots at you, Zarut, because you'll no doubt do the same. Oh no, he makes 3 shots at you.
He likes bounty, does he?
Oh, he gets 3 shots.
Mm-hmm. So, first attack. That is a 16 to hit you, Zarut. Okay. Oof. What noise you want to hear from your DM? You take 19 points of piercing damage and 6 points of fire damage as the bullet seems to burn as it strikes through you.
What was the breakdown there?
That was 19 points of piercing damage and 6 points of fire damage reduced to 3 because you're resistant.
Oh.
How could he forget?
Just no.
He then swaps to his other pistol, and you see that this one seems to have the barrel kind of surrounded by a silver skull with the barrel coming out of its mouth as he fires it at you. That's a shame. That is a 20 to hit you, Zarut. Okay. As the shot goes off, it makes this noise that just kind of shakes you. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
11.
As he deals the damage. 11. That's failure. 9. You take 14 points of piercing damage and are frightened of Kai Shun until the end of your next turn.
Oh,
Well, that was a whole heap of fun the last time we got frightened, so...
Famous
Wait.
last words of everyone going, yeah, let's do one round.
No, the Hero's Feast. Shit.
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
Hero's Feast. We can't get
Can't be
frightened.
frightened. We can't be frightened. Off you fuck.
God damn it.
I'm glad somebody
It's as if Zarut counters this. Fuck. Okay.
still take the damage, but I'm not frightened.
He
Is that right?
isn't so sure about that. You're not frightened, but you do still take the damage. And then, yeah, he's going to take the last shot at you.
Well, I'm already at half health, so why not? Go on.
That's
Crit me.
14 to hit.
No.
So he kind of like towards you. Kind of, it's also going to take a step back up the rooftop a little bit. Well, that is Kai Shun's turn. Zarut, you are up with me preparing. I need to strike something.
What's the range on the gun? 60 to 40. Does that mean I'm at disadvantage if I try and shoot him?
If you're shooting him with the actual gun, then yes.
Yeah, because that's...
Yeah.
I can't really get much closer. But I can roll a d4.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me know what flavour you're getting.
Earth, please.
Earth.
That should be a good one.
There you go. There's your Poe. Don't forget to mark yourself as concentrating.
To 90 feet away. No.
Can't quite make it onto the rooftop. That rooftop's about 10 feet up.
Well, poke and move. Wait, I've got to... I don't care. I'm going to run round so I can get to there.
Okay.
That should give me...
That's enough to get it up on top of the rooftop.
That's enough to get it up.
Well, hey. For now.
There you are, Poe. Right, yeah, and Poe's just going to drop in next to him.
Okay.
I think I'll also... Yeah, that's my action to summon Poe. My bonus action, I'll bring Tentacles back in, who can help with some fighting down here / protecting me.
Okay. I forgot to grab Tentacles as well. I really need to find a better way to have these on tap. I'm very pleased with how this map turned out.
Right, let's do that. And Tentacles will make an attack. Let's say against that person there.
Into that one. Okay. Roll the attack.
Which is a non-natural 20.
Yep, that hits.
Good damage. 12 points of cold damage.
Ooh, big hit.
Roll.
They're
Okay.
not looking happy about that.
Me, but then it's Poe's turn.
Which
Okay.
one was attack, sorry?
It'd be this one here. Actually, what I'm going to do...
Hey.
Don't mind me, I'm just...
Now that's cheating. You can't just.
hang on. Turns at the top, and I was trying to right-click it, and it was just like the menu was off the top of the screen.
A likely story.
Yeah. I like the action. I also need to.
Yeah.
So clump my concentration out in a sec. Poe is
Weird.
going to make 2 slam attacks against Kaishun. As I should have done that. I should have brought back OG Poe.
Nah,
Little furious little sprite.
curious little sprite.
This one doesn't look too
You
happy.
can always go back to the Poe deck and see if he's there.
Would that be the Poe deck or the Popo deck?
Okay, 11 on the first, 21 on the second.
11 doesn't hit, 21 does.
That's at least 1 good damage. So 15 points of bludgeoning.
Solid hit into Kaishun now.
Okay, that's all me.
Okay. As a legendary action, Kaishun
Oh my
is
God.
going to kind of reach down to his belt and pull out this small mechanical device and throw it on the ground near him. Let's see. And you just see that rooftop get shrouded in thick smoke. Okay.
It's smoke,
That-
not darkness, right?
That is your turn. Does any of you understand Celestial? I believe Eyeless can. And anyone else?
That
I don't much
You all
primordial.
hear-
Ignore me.
So, can anyone else understand Celestial, or is it just Eyeless? But I'm making an assumption that Eyeless can.
Yes, absolutely.
Celeste
All of you-
can.
All of you can hear this kind of like aggressive song, almost coming from the cages. Eyeless, you can hear it as the worst cursing you have ever heard in Celestial.
Speaking as a connoisseur of sort of cussing in various languages, he's mildly impressed.
It is some of the most horrid curses you could imagine. Okay.
Your father smells like elderberries.
That's a dud there. Cool. Put those there for now. Eyeless, it's your turn with Science Rhino preparing.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there, because he's gonna put himself in front of the captain. And as he's running, you'll just see this wave of silver go out from him. And he's gonna cast Aura of Life.
Aura of Life. Is there a radius to that?
Yes, there's a 30-foot radius.
Okay.
So-
The same as your aura.
So until the spell
Other ability.
so life preserving energy radiates from you in an aura within the 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. Each non-hostile creature in the aura, including me, has resistance to necrotic damage. Its hit point maximum cannot be reduced. And in addition, a non-hostile living creature regains 1 hit point when it starts the turn within the aura at 0 hit
So
point.
resistance to necrotic. Cannot have health maximum reduced and gains 1 hit point to start turn. Cool.
Yeah, so he's going to do that, but he's basically going to place himself in front of the captain because it's more important to stop sort of people beaten down permanently at this point.
Okay. Science Rhino, you're up with me preparing.
I'm trying to. It's going to be an absolute shock to everybody what Science Rhino does.
Science
What?
Rhino gonna charge.
Science Rhino got to charge.
Science Rhino gonna
Rhino's
run out.
charge.
Straight into
Cool, you don't have to worry
Vulcan's
about
arms.
Lack, who's up in the air. No doubt prepared for dodging Science Rhinos.
Oh, yeah.
Snake.
I keep getting distracted just marveling at my work with this map. I'm
It's beautiful, mate. You've done such
It
a good
really
job.
is good.
very pleased with it. My favourite bit is that the airships are represented by those shadows. I figured out how to do it.
Nice.
That was a
Okay.
25 to hit.
25 definitely
Oof.
hits.
Nice.
Absolutely taking this guy out.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sorry, how much?
Oh, no. Nope, wrong.
So you get your
13
bonus
points of bludgeoning
damage.
damage. I was thinking of bonus damage. So
Do you not get
It's-
extra damage?
13, and then 2d8 on top of that,
So
which is an extra 6. So that's 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
19
Nice.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
With over
And
half of
then-
his health in a single hit.
You need to make
And
a
he's not
DC
prone?
15 strength saving throw
Strength saving throw or be knocked prone, is it?
or be knocked prone.
I get advantage on it because
I mean, if there's any
Supposedly-
justice in the world, they'd be knocked right off the ship, but
yeah.
because that would have more comedic value.
So strength save, that's an 18.
Damn it.
Okay, he manages to hold, but he takes the damage for it. He's not looking good.
The cavalry
Anything else
has a
from
rock.
Science Rhino?
No, that's it for a moment. Thank you.
Okay. This one is going to quickly step out of the thick fog, kind of aim, and going to take a shot at Eyeless because he's in the way. That is a 12 to hit you, Eyeless.
No.
That is a 16 to hit you, Eyeless.
No.
Okay. 2 shots ring out, not quite managing to land, and they back into the fog. Into the smoke. Klein, you're up with me preparing.
Okay, so my first question is, Captain, is Tentacles malleable?
Tentacles is made of water.
Will he let me pass through? Can I just pass through him?
Yeah.
Cool. So, as Science Rhino has taken care of that guy, Klein will push up to here.
Tentacles becomes a puddle. Tentacles becomes a tentacle.
Klein will bonus action Rage.
Okay.
They will have to make a dexterity saving throw with that.
That is 10.
They fail and take 3 points of lightning damage. And then
Points of lightning damage.
Klein goes in for hits with the trident.
Roll the attack.
First attack is 19.
That hits.
And max damage again, 14 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
They are down.
Oh, fuck me. So, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I'll then move 1 up and go for Alchemist. Person over here.
Okay, roll the attack.
That's 19 again.
19 hits.
Not so good at damage this time, but that is 10 points of piercing damage on that one.
Very nice. Big hit
Yeah.
there.
And that is movement, bonus action, and actions.
Okay. So it is now. That's everything from Klein? Just doing some quick. Okay, so it's this alchemist's turn. What are they going to do? What can they do?
Panic and run away.
Their best is my opinion there. They're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and kind of take some cover there behind those boxes. This alchemist, 5, 10, sees the large creatures in the water. See which one it's going to go for. Falcon kind of takes this vial and just throws it into the water at you.
Mm.
That's a 12 to hit.
Misses.
The vial bonks, but it doesn't smash.
Unfortunately, he's now got the attention of the large creatures in the water.
Gonna
Who threw it?
back up a little bit.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Okay, and then the bosun's turns. This one is going to make a hammer attack against Science Rhino, because all of the blue blades are heathens. That's a 19 to hit Science Rhino.
What the fuck?
The last hit.
Okay.
No, you fucking don't.
Science Rhino takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did Science Rhino get temporary hit points?
Yes.
Science Rhino would have gotten temporary hit points.
Okay.
Has that been taken into account on Science Rhino?
It has.
Okay, cool. I'll just make that bar visible. Ooh, didn't work. Okay. So 13. There we are.
Well, we can't see any of Kirkadale's bars, and Balkan's not got a temporary
Oh,
hit
yeah.
point bar.
He does.
Actually, don't worry for the moment, anyway. We can just get through the round and
You
worry
need to
about
put in your maximum HP to make the bar form for the crocodile.
I thought I did.
Oh no.
You've got your current HP. You need to put in the max. Right, so I'll get onto these guys. So that one's made his attack. Where's B? This guy. Zarut, you see this guy kind of pull out this hook on a chain and throws it at you to try and hook you.
Oh, a hook. I thought you said a book on a chain.
Mazdak increases interest.
Ah, shit! Who brought him here? Oh no!
Grease!
That'd be perfect now.
Yep.
That's a 16 to hit you, Zarut.
It's
Okay. You take 7 points of piercing damage and are grappled. As the chain kind of wraps around you and the hook digs into your flesh, he kind of tugs it, trying to pull you off the boat.
I was about to
Not
say
able to do that just yet.
I'm not too late, but I was going to say, can tentacles reduce the damage?
Yeah, tentacles can reduce the damage. How much damage did you take there?
Took 7, but I can roll a d8 and reduce that amount.
Roll it.
1.
1. Okay, so you take 6 and you're still grappled. If you'd reduced it by 7 or more, you would have not been grappled.
That was the
Right.
hope, but hey, wait, that's 6.
Okay, so that's that one. This one is going to kind of run to here. He hasn't noticed the beasts in the water, and he's going to throw a dagger at you, Aldris,
Oh, okay.
with a 9 to hit. That's probably not going to hit. That's his turn. Is that all of them? No, there should be one more. Oh yeah, there we go. 5, 10. This one's going to run up and smack you some, Klein. That's a 12 to hit you, Klein.
Misses.
Okay, this is done. Aldris, you're up with me preparing.
Okay. I'm going to shout, "We've been rumbled!" And as I run across here, I'm going to cast Disguise Self, and I will become the captain.
Okay. Okay.
So, how far can I jump with a running
you can
start?
jump.
Is it 5?
It's a number of feet equal to your strength score.
So 13 then. Cool. Okay. Now I'm going to run, because it takes me 25 to there, and I want to jump across.
Okay. Make a quick
as
athletics
the
check for me,
captain.
please.
Athletics check.
Quick athletics check for me.
This is.
Using your powers for good this time.
I always use my
Oh, you
powers
use
for good.
his powers for good.
No, you use this trick power to confuse.
17. Oh, that too, obviously. But that's always confusing.
17. Okay, yeah, you can make it perfectly fine. That's
So
sort of
I
doable.
really shout really loud, "We've been rumbled!" And disguise self to make it look as though I'm dropping a disguise. So I want to fool them into thinking that I am the captain.
Okay. Make a deception check for me, please.
Deception.
As you do that.
Can I
You
have
are
Look at
actively
me.
lying.
Look at me, I'm the captain now.
natural 20 for 28?
Whoa!
Okay.
Dang.
If you ever needed a natural 20, this would be it.
Oh,
Okay, I put a marker on you to show that you are
And-
currently disguised.
Disguise self. If a creature wishes to try and work out whether I am the captain or not, they have to use their action to investigate that. So,
Okay.
and I'm counting on the fact that what's his face, Kai Shun, and his little friend up there can't actually see me because there's
Yeah,
fog.
we'll see how that plays out.
So,
We'll see how that plays out.
that'll be my go.
Okay. Gonna A. So why I'm rolling, they're fooled by you. They are going to take 2 shots at you, Captain Aldris.
That's fine.
That's not an amazing roll. That's an 11 to hit.
Nope.
That's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, they're going to use one of their charges to do an extra bit of damage to you.
Whatever.
13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is their turn. They're going to back up. Alchemist A's turn. Alchemist A is over here. They are preoccupied with climb. So you watch as they kind of grow in size and swing their war pick down on, try and swing it down on your head. So 9 to hit you though, climb.
Misses.
Okay. Is there a large icon? I don't see it. No. Okay, it's their turn. This one's turn. Wait, is it? Yeah. No, yeah. Because yeah. Okay. They're gonna 5, 10, 15, kind of crouching up on the bow, and they just pull out this short bow and just kind of draw it out towards you, Aldris.
Yep, that's
Completely
fine.
silent as the hobgoblin ninja takes aim.
Whatever.
That is a 26 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You take fucking hell. 16 points of piercing damage and 4 points of poison damage.
Okie dokie.
And we...
You don't take the poison because of Hero's Feast.
Okay.
Cool.
So still 16 points of piercing damage. Second attack. And then, there we go. That is a 17 to hit.
Yep.
I won't factor the poison damage. That is 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And the final attack, it's another 25.
Definitely hits.
Dealing 10 points of piercing damage. She's
Okay.
quick. Down on the short bow at you. Quarantine, you're up with Lack preparing.
I'll shout, Klein, incoming, darling. And I will cast Storm Capacitance on Klein.
Okay, so you're concentrating on that.
Yes.
And that's a dexterity saving throw for everything within 5 feet of him.
Yes.
It would hit the alchemist.
Well, it would have
and
done
the-
if before they got blown up. So now that they're blown up, it should still hit them.
Yeah, it will still hit. So that's dexterity saving throws from both of them. So we'll start with the alchemist. 19.
That's a pass.
Bosun. 1.
So, the bosun takes 20 points of lightning damage, and the other one takes 10.
Yeah, that alchemist is looking pretty rough.
Would that not be 40 for the bosun as it was a critical fail?
Nice try.
Nice try.
The shock just hit him in his poop deck.
Okay.
And then I'm ducking behind Science, Rano.
Okay. Lack, you're up with me preparing.
Okay. I'm going to zoom over here and attack this guy. Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Okay. Roll the attack. Well, dagger for you.
Oof. 15 to hit.
15 to hit on Bosun B. That hits.
Okay. One, two, three, 4, 8. 13 points of piercing damage and 5 points of necrotic damage.
Wow, that was low for your sneak attack.
Yeah, I got a 1.
Or
one
have the
and-
previous rolls just been so fucking high?
Yeah. No, I just got a 1, 1, and a 2 on my sneak
Ouch.
attack dice.
Fair enough.
And then I'm going to shoot in the face.
Okay, roll the attack.
That's 25 to hit.
That hits.
And poison damage. Well, that's better. That's 8 points of piercing damage and 8 points of poison damage.
Okay. That
So I
guy
didn't
goes
walk
down.
all
Saruk,
without
you are no longer
attack.
grappled.
Don't you dare attack my captain.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay, anything else from you, Lack?
That's my go.
Okay. Ilus, you hear a voice kind of calling out from the cages. It says, War Maiden, please calm. We will find a way to deal with this situation. Right, first mate, that one's dead. Where's the other one? There's that one. Okay, that one's going to run up to you.
That's fine.
She's going to be like, I remember you, Zarut. fucking useless.
It's not very nice.
I don't remember you at all.
They're thieves and assassins. That's a 7 to hit on the first attack.
No.
That's a 13 to hit on the second.
No.
Okay.
Perhaps your memory's
Swinging
playing
with the
tricks on you.
longsword. They're a little bit confused because you sound like Zarut as he tends to now, not as they remember him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I've moved on.
So this fellow,
Because they've
he's gonna kind of 15, 20, just kind of completely ignoring the body he's crawling on. As you get a look at this fellow, Zarut, you recognize him as one of the kind of up and coming assassins of the Blue Blades, for those jobs that occasionally where you just got paid to deal with someone. You would recognize him as the lizard folk Kriax as he crawls up towards Lack. It's kind of like, tasty.
Correction, I don't remember their name.
It's stuff I've been adding to the Blue Blades.
No, I get you, but for canon, I don't remember this prick's name.
It's
Is there shade
I've lost
left?
myself here a bit.
Could I respond to what he just said?
This guy's not talking in Celestial. This guy's talking in Common.
Okay.
Where's? Oh no, he's down here. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. There we go. He's going to take some attacks at you, Black.
Okay.
He draws this short sword. That's a 15 to hit you.
No.
Okay. That's a 18 to hit you.
Yes.
I won't roll the poison damage. Ten points of piercing damage.
Okay. Oh,
And then just as he kind of like, he swings in, and then bites out at you, trying to eat the tasty fly in front of him.
I'll use my uncanny dodge as my reaction to half that.
Cool.
So you're halving the damage from the short sword hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 5.
So I would have been expecting something like that, but I probably wouldn't have expected him to bite me.
Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Oh,
Ouch.
down.
Should have
No,
said.
it's not.
Wait.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, are you negating the crit? So you're using your reaction to negate the crit.
Yes.
So, but basically,
Okay.
Eyeless has gone. Can't crit this. Do.
Mark that charge. Still does
Yeah, you-
regular damage. Ooh, he rolled well.
Yeah, like a silver ghost of Eyeless's shield just appear in front of Lack.
Be very glad that Eyeless just did that. You take 12 points of piercing damage. He gets a solid bite into you. Back.
Yep.
As he seems invigorated by the bite, by the flesh that he manages to rip out of your carapace. Okay, Vulcan, you're up with Kirkin preparing.
Right. I'm going to go and protect my captain, because I don't know he's not the captain.
Fair enough.
Suction myself to the hull at the back here, and then I'm going to try and do my old special of pick up Duke Nukem here and throw him at the other two.
Duke Nukem.
Okay. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Roll the attack for me, please.
Oh yeah, he totally does look like him.
That's good. 22.
That hits, so I'll have the damage for that, and roll me another attack to throw at the at one of the two. You choose which one you're throwing him at.
The damage is 10,
10 points of damage.
and then the second attack is not good. 10.
10. Okay, which one are you throwing at?
The one closest to Audrus. The Well,
Okay.
not the elephant one.
So he doesn't quite make it, but he does land prone on the ground, no longer grappled or restrained by you.
Okay.
Okay. Is that everything, Vulcan?
I'll crawl onto the deck to make myself a bit more of a target because the captain's
Okay.
getting surrounded.
Kirkin, you're up with end of the round approaching.
Muted. Yeah, I'm just going to go straight for a climb up the back of the boat to flank the
Yeah,
not captain.
I'll say it'll take all of your movement to get up onto
Yeah.
the
That's
thing.
fair
There we go.
enough.
Crocodile's health bar should be working now.
Why does
Yep.
everybody keep saying my name when they want to get on a boat?
Very funny. Climb. Climb.
So that's just my movement, so I still get an attack.
That's your movement. You still get an attack. So you've got one guy lying on the floor in front of the captain, and one directly in front of you.
Oh, then I will attempt to chomp the one directly in front of me.
Okay. Roll the attack.
These guys are probably really regretting their life choices.
23.
23 hit.
Oof, nice.
That is first mate.
That's 5 points of piercing damage, and they can roll a. And they're grappled. Sorry, not just straight up grappled.
Nice.
Nice.
Are they restrained as well? It will say in the
No, it just says
thing,
grappled.
grappled and restrained.
Sorry,
Okay,
no.
cool.
Until this grapple ends, target is restrained. Sorry. So they are
Very
restrained.
nice.
Nice.
Means attacks against them have advantage. Okay. So at the end of your turn, Kirkin, that brings us to the top of the round, and we're going to leave it there.
Perfect.
As you
Epic.
all kind of dive into battle with Kai Shun. Not sure where it's going to take you, but
We have a captain pincer movement occurring.
yes, you certainly do.
Two captains, two
All
prongs of
echoed
attack.
to the sound of just the worst swearing you've ever heard in Celestial.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't understand Celestial.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to put the named character nameplates on, so you guys can see all of the stuff I've put into this. There we go.
Yeah.
So you should see, obviously, Kai Shun, but you should also see Kriax, Zayasu, and Iraquiel. There we are. So,
Awesome.
we will end
Lovely.
it there. Pick up next week.
Indeed. Thank you, Jay. No, it's going very well. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
We can certainly the captain and the first mate Balkin and Crocodile can sow a lot of confusion and mayhem on this boat, I think, going forward. Whilst,
Oh, absolutely.
whilst the actual strike party can just mince their way through whatever's left on that boat.
Well, we've got Pincer 1, which is Operation Sparky Rhino, and we've got Pincer 2, which is Operation Chaos Menagerie.
Yes.
I need to change back into a crab if I'm going to do pincer movements.
Was there any
Do,
sort of
do.
extra hit points at the end of my round now?
No, because you still had your 13, and then you took damage afterwards.
No, at the end of my. Oh yeah, okay, gotcha.
So at the end of your turn, you still had all your temporary hit
Yeah,
points.
I did, yes. Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Right. Okay, on that note, we will leave it here. We will be back on Sunday for the investigators, because they're, in a world filled with happiness and light, as opposed to this chaos, or
It's
whatever it
lovely
is.
old-
Well, Mazdak thinks it is. Well, maybe not, because some revelations have happened. Book on a chain. I'm interested. So yeah, we'll be back here on Sunday for the investigators, and of course back this next Tuesday for the conclusion, possibly, of this multi-captained affair. And yeah, if you liked it, fantastic. We liked you liking it. You're great. If you didn't like it, however, well, Off you fuck.